Hello and welcome back. Right, we have got lots and lots to do. We've got lots of equipment to go and fetch. Let's make a start. I think we're going to need everything. So, let's drop that. And I'm going to worry now. I will sort this out. Trouble is, that's just sloppy workmanship. Let's just sort it out properly. Ooh. Let's push that in a little. Let's grab that. Whoa. Whoops. Yeah, I found it. And where have I put the Sammy? Yes, right next to me, as always. This time, let's try and find level ground. This, let's see, against there, that should be fine. There we go. In fact, it would be best if we led with the argon because it's the slowest. So let's do this smashing. Better to lead with the slowest, not the fastest. Now then, I thought there was more coming than that. Nothing that away. Brilliant, I think we should make that. Looks like there's plenty of room for all of us. Let's keep our eye on those two behind us and make sure that we don't lose them. Should be good. Both are faster than me. So all that time in my last Let's Play, when I was worried that it was the second-hand equipment mod, and it was this Sammy Argon all along, because this is brand new and this has shown signs of damage, whereas the others I was thinking that the second-hand equipment mod was bad, and it really was the Sammy Argon all along. Is it something to do with seasons? Does seasons show damage? Is it actually that the Sammy's doing what seasons is supposed to do and show damage on things even if they're brand new? That's what I'm wondering, if it's supposed to be that way around. Whereas to me, with my I like things to look nice, so therefore I tend to respray them when I can afford it. If I go with a second-hand equipment mod, I just think it's a sign that you're beginning to get to the point where you can actually spend money on making things look nice again, giving things a bit of TLC. Why are they so slow? Why are they lagging behind so much? They're both faster than me. Especially the H2 Studio. That thing can Taz at 86 miles an hour. Little old me, I'm doing 26. And I seem to be tazzing off. And I think, did he... No, I very rarely do field work with the... I mean, as in, like, other than tugging something around, I don't actually... I suppose I do spray with him sometimes, but there's no way he's stuck on spraying speed and maintaining that sort of distance. He'd be getting further and further behind. So I have no idea why he's so slow. Right. Well, we've passed the main farm. We are approaching the main road. Let's go and get our stuff. that one car. Let's indicate. And there is our new equipment. 3 things, and one of us can carry that on the front. Right, and we'll have the argon with the one carrying on the front. This one can carry the milling machine. That should work out perfectly. All around. Now then, not sure. Don't know if this can pick up that one. I think it can do the other one with that kind of hitch. I'm not sure. Oh no, I can. Smashing. Lovely. Sammy. Let's grab fourth and final piece of equipment. Third and final trailer. Let's get it right. Right, we're taking the lead again. It's not got good visibility. Just got nudged. Now then. Let's see, are they going to catch up or are they got caught? Yes, I thought as much. Okay. What on earth did you get caught by? Oh, right, okay. You really did get caught by something. And of course, the other one is right behind me. Right, well, I knew it would be too good to be true if we could make this there and back without any kind of mishap. And sure enough. Now then, let's keep my wits about me. That lovely field on our left is the massive field that comes with the farm. The big field. It is massive. Oh. Dragging against the wall. Oh, I bet the others are going to do the same. Will they get past? No. Of course they won't. He has got rather a massive thing. Yeah, that was my fault. I'd definitely take it on the chin. I did graze the wall, and when you've got that thing on, of course. 'Cause, 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 'cause let's try to drive in the middle of the road. Looking forward to this, to be truthful. Setting up the mod and the animal enclosure. But one thing I am looking forward to though is actually cutting all the wood and getting that right, because it feels a bit half done, because I know I'm not going to have completely done it properly, because I've not got the money to sort of hire the well, at least we've got a truck. Oh, why are they lagging so far behind? We've got the right trailer. That 40, the Vinhus, that would be a perfect trailer for grabbing the wood chips into. But those trees, they are absolutely massive, and they will fill that with 2 or 3 of those, with them being such big trees. So it's going to whack that. I know it is. It's going to knock it forward. For once it didn't. Wow. Must have a better calibre of driver in the truck behind than normal, because most of the time I get whacked when you're waiting at a junction when you're following me. It's quite amazing and quite funny. I can't help but chuckle. Right, let's pull these onto the field. Let's indicate. Okay. And we shall pull. Whoa, yeah, that one hit me. Right, here we go. Switch the engine off of the... That's the indicator of that. I recognise that anywhere. That's indicating 2. I love the way that Follow Me actually sticks the indicator on, but it doesn't switch it off. Right, okay. Moment of truth. So, let's see how much it costs us to... I'm going to put the help window on for a minute, because I do want to see how much this actually costs us to place this particular mod. We'll see how flat it is, whether it's as flat as I think it is. This is always the true test. So cattle pasture, yay. Right, now then we'll want to spin this around. Yes, that is the right way. So the feed's on that side. I want the green posts just... how come I can't... Why have you spun around? Now, I need to see the green posts just inside. Where are they? Can't see them. It's bizarre. I have to spin it around this way to actually see the green posts. Right, the green posts inside there. I can see that one there. So let's pull that in. It needs to be inside our land, just inside. That looks about as good as we're going to get it. 35. Let's see if we can alter the height of torch. No, yeah, it's going down. 5. That's going up. Yeah. Yeah, it's about as good as it gets. Right, let's just double check. We can get all wrong. We are going to chop the trees down later on in the year, but I know it's going to look a little bit peculiar. Right, so done. Right, let's move. Please don't tell me that's spanned round the wrong way again. That's not too bad. I've definitely seen an awful lot worse. Slightly down, but nothing, and slightly up this end, but then any flat field never ends up being quite as flat as you think it is. We've not lost a vast amount on the field. I knew I'd lose some. Right, so first things first, let's get this placed. Right, I'm going to put this where I always put it. And I put it here for good reason. Stick that there. Next piece. Now rotate. Whoops. Let's rotate it slowly. That last little bit, that's not quite central. That's ish. And colour. I always like this on cream. That looks good to me. Confirm. I'm absolutely sure. Brilliant. Okay, so that's water. I'm not worried about the milk because it's going to be so long, and to be side, I don't really mind it where it is. I actually quite think that's not a bad spot. So, should we tweak the ground level up here? Is it going to get in our... Yeah, I don't like that corner very much. Let's just... Let's make that smaller. I don't need it that big. Just smooth. Yeah. Anything this end? No, I don't want to ruin the grass. Let's grab that. I'll have to redo this kind of grass. That's normal grass. It has got a bit of a ridge there actually. But then we're not really going to be cutting the grass on that side, so I don't think I'm really going to worry about that if I'm honest. While we've got this out, that bothersome patch that I've hated for ages, let's just grab that and smooth that. We'll redo some grass at a later date. I just want to get it level. Okay. There was a bit, I'm not going to worry about that. There was a patch down here that's a little bit annoying. Let's make that a touch smaller though. Was a couple of patches on. Let's sort this out. I know it's only going to annoy. There's a couple of patches. This end drove me crazy. Now we're keeping this field, which I very much like. This bit here, so I know I'm going to have to paint some grass back on, but it really is. We should sort that out. Actually, I'll only forget if I don't paint the grass back on. I know what I'm like. But we'll do all of the sculpting first. I'm not going to worry about... I said I was going to smooth that. I will, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to get rid of all of the really annoying bumps and bumps. And I know there was one at the top here that I absolutely... was really, really bad. Oops. Yeah, just this patch here. That's a bit too big. Just level that out. Careful, I don't muck around with too much. Okay, that here was a bit weird. Right. Okay, I think I'll was a tiny patch there. Now we need to paint, and let's get proper grass, which should be that one normally. Let's have a look. Seem to be painting, and I am painting it. Just left and mouse, just left mouse, yeah. Unless it is, and it actually paints it, it's because of the state that it's on. But it seems to be almost smooth in it, which is unusual. Oh well, we shall see if it regrows. It might be that it's each map I know is different, but right, so let's do this patch and put the grass back on where we've worked. Didn't do an awful lot, if I'm honest. Let's make that small. Yeah, oh, it is sort of. It does put it on as if it's like. Okay. Let's make that slightly bigger. This little patch here, but I don't mind if we go back to grass there. Okay. Right, okay, smashing, that's a little tiny bit of modelling done. We've got the front loader out with the bucket, and we've done a bit of levelling. Right, smashing, so that's that placed. 99,540. Let's put that help window away because I'm a terror for forgetting to put it away. Let's buy some animals, bearing in mind we may need to I don't like loaning, I don't, but I know that we should be getting roughly between 19 and 21,000 from the BGA as a biogas payment for last night. So the 15,000 for the one for all, which is obviously what is going to feed the animals, and also the little bit of money for the food for this first day, then that will come from that loan that's going to tide us over till tonight. So we're going to literally do as many Holsteins as we can. 2,000, and we're hoping to get 70 something out of this, but we shall see. We'll do what we can. Let's have a look. We will. Oh no, we're definitely not going to get 70. 90, 96, 98. That is it. So 45. So we've fallen short. It is what it is. We're still going to be. If we should, let's confirm for now. I wonder if we should, for once, take a bit of a punt. So that was 90,000. So to get another 30 would be another 60 odd thousand. Gonna have so basically need. Let's get the water in. That we can sort straight away. We don't want these losing health for any length of time. Right, so we first of all we need to take a bit of a loan. So we're going to loan the 20,000 to begin with for tonight, we are going to place. Now this is another mod that needs placing in a good place, but I want it to be fairly close to feeding them. Like, that's a perfect place just there. Absolutely spot on. It's not wasted. Let's have a look. It's not going to eat into the field, and it's not going to be in the way. Let's get this. So far we haven't. Let's spin that around. Of course there's actually some a bit of tree there. It's going to stop it being placed unless I'd actually completely got the tree out. That's annoying. Let's have a look. Can I place that? No, too much tree in the way. I could put it there. I suppose that's very far away. Let's just put the help menu on for a second. Oh, that's flatter than it looks actually. Oh wow. It's almost perfectly flat. Right. Okay. It is what it is. Right, so we've got 10 grand to feed the cows before we lose all productivity. That's might need a bit of leveling, but not now. We are absolutely out of cash, so let's get these done. Didn't get as many cows as I hoped. Now, had we have done that, no, actually, thinking about it, I have done that before. I've spent. Now, what we need to do first is going to use the V-News because it's the biggest all-in-one. We'll get the total mixed ration in first. Oh, the trouble is we need to know how much. I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to put 30,000 because for that amount I've gone with more cows than this before. Let's go with 30 to begin with, just as a gauge, because I've not got anything else to pour this into. I know I can pour it in the ground if I really need to and then pick it back up afterwards, but right, let's just guess. Right, let's see. Ooh, less than I thought. Oh wow. Absolutely not so great. Is that it? 20,000. Right, okay. At least I know what I need to stick in the other. So we shall stick this on the ground. We'll force dump it. Let's just get rid of that now. And we want 20 grand, so we'll stick 19,000 grass, 19,000 hay. Can't remember if the straw follows the same. I think it does. $19,000. I've got to be on the ball. This will last an absolute age, literally probably about 6 months, because it goes down so small. The hay is a little bit more, but if you just top it up right to the top, the same as the maximum of the main food, total mixed ration, this will just sit there and just go down little tiny piece by little tiny. Oh, it has emptied. It's just not registering that it has. Right, so let's put the hay in. Let's see how much this. 40,000. That should be total mixed ration, hay and grass, and now we need straw. Now is the straw going to be the same as the water? That's what I want to know. Right, let's go grab the straw wagon, because this literally is just used for that anyway, so it's not terribly bad. Straw, we'll just fill this. We shall see how much we need to put in. Okay. Let's pull that a little. Should do. Let's have a look and make sure I'm not going to knock the roof. Oh. 6,750, that's it. I'm not even going to bother with the fact. So, cleanliness 100. That is how I like to see animals. So we've got 45 animals, nowhere near what I wanted, but nevertheless, that's not a snippet. 45 animals is certainly not a more than a starting herd. Let's go get the total mixed ration. Actually, we want the. Now this is not very good. That wagon, the trailer over there, isn't very good with the milling machine, but we will hopefully be able to sort it. Whereas the Venus is absolutely amazing. You can use it as a absolute. It's one of the few trailers that actually will put all 40,000 litres in. A lot of trailers won't fill. They get to a certain point and they start to sputter. Not so the Venus. That literally. Oh, I'm gonna have to be careful, aren't I? Because it's gonna want to fill in that because it's right next door. Leave this. This is going to be our manure. It works perfect for this. Again, it is such a good fill for any kind of fill type. That this is definitely my go-to modder trailer. Absolutely fantastic. It really is. So let's leave this round here in readiness for manure, and let's stick this one right next door to the heap. It's ever so funny this one is about using the milling machine. Or normally, you watch, now I've said that, it's going to fill straight away, isn't it? Just put it right next door. Yeah, it's a bit temperamental. In fact, I might be better to actually bucket it in. It is ever so hit and miss, he says, as it goes straight in. Don't you just love it when mods decide they're going to work just to prove you wrong? It isn't good with it behind you though. I don't know what it is. It's whether the distance of the drawbar is just a little bit too much for it. I have to sort of bend it all the way around to make it work. So let's lift that up. Now then, because I've used this mod so often, I've got all my little favourite sort of places. I lifted that. That's better. I was going to say it's not lifting. Right. We should drop this the place I always drop it, which is on the shelf where the slurry goes. I'll probably have a little tiny bit of slurry because I always. Well, when I say always, there are times I leave it out, but that's because there is a slight down. Okay, that'll do. Let's fill this with total mixed ration. I should, at the minute, with only using that amount, actually not be too terrible. Let's fill the back one. Then I should have a I have front left. Got the mod on that indicates what side your tip side, the tip side indicator mod. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, okay. Let's leave you attached. Because we aren't going to be cutting much grass, I don't think, right now. So we've got you ready for that. We've got the straw ready and the Sammy's on that. So, yeah, Sammy's not on that. Sammy's near that. Okay. Right, so they're ready for business. So, 9,605. So, I don't know that I really don't want to be taking out a massive loan, to be honest. I think we'll just fly with what we've got. We'll grow naturally, to be honest. And if we get some money... trouble is, it's the only nasty thing we're doing it that way. I think we might be better to actually borrow something like 40,000 and then... I want to get this level, and obviously we know we're going into this. This is sort of borrowing from next year's. So let's put the loan up. We know we're going to get 20,000 back, so this is not as cut and dry, is it? Let's stick that up to. How much does that give us? 44,000. Right. Let's see how many animals we get for that. Of course, I'm going to have to do the food again, aren't I? Imagine it's not going to be that bad. Holstein. $39, 41, 40. Oh, wow. Okay, that's what we're having. 65. There we go. 65 animals. So that would be 130 on the double up. So it would nearly fill it, which I'm more than happy with that. So we've got a slight bit of a loan even after we have taken. Let's just grab that. I run around truck. We are absolutely to the bone. Okay. Let's just stick that here. And what we should do is stick the time up. If I'd have had any sense, I would have done this already. Right, so the other thing which may offset a little bit, and it won't bring in an awful lot of money, is I'm going to use the Venus. I'm also in the winter. We know if we look at this, it will show us exactly. It's very late winter when wood chips go high. When I say high, I don't mean high. I mean, you know, like higher than they are now when they're at really, really rock bottom. So 250 odd on 3-4 winter. So that's when we will do that. That will bring in a little bit of money. So now we've just got to sit and wait the day out. And we think, I know what we have got to do actually. I'm being silly. We need to get that bucket on. If I'd have had another 8 grand, I would have bought one of my favourite mods, which is the Volvo wheel loader. Absolutely amazing mod. Would still be one of my go-tos for this particular thing. The only drawback of the Volvo is it takes ages to start up. What I normally do is I start it up, go away, jump out, go away, do something, and then grab it back again because it's that slow. It isn't that slow, but that's the best way I can deal with it personally. It drives me crazy, but it is such an absolutely amazing, wonderful mod. Let's drop that. Let's pick that bucket up. Smudge it around. Right, we don't really need the weight, we're only going to be cleaning up little bits and bobs, but we should leave this around there in the food area, ready to clean up that mess, which has already invariably arrived, of course. Right, wow, mucky cows, really already? Wow, 91% water. Of course, I need to. Let's get the one thing we can do. We're not going to be short, but let's fill this with water straight away. The other's not going to be dangerously low, so yeah, that will last till morning, I'm sure. He says as it goes down quickly. Right, okay. Let's do this properly. I hate leaving it when it's not done properly. Straw requirements. Okay. Let's do this all. We'll leave the hay and the silage and the grass. Really, that'll stay like that for a long time before it goes into amber, and that has taken half of a load. So let's go and get that topped up for now. I like to keep this topped up. I don't like to keep mucking around. 2089. Let's go clean that up. This is something I always find difficult to actually gauge this right. Are we doing it right? Let's pull out of the way so we can get to the food and the water. Right, it's 7:34 at night, so let's sleep the night. Once it gets to 8 o'clock, smash in. I'm still sticking on this 120 speed just at the minute until I am satisfied that it isn't anything to do with zipping in through time. And that is my timer to tell me that we have reached the end of the recording session. So, like clockwork, let's do this. It's 8 till 8. 8 till 7. 17,600. Brilliant. So, let's have a look. Are we going to take that loan down, or are we going to just keep retain a 60 grand loan for a little bit. I think we'll play it by ear. We'll keep a little bit of cash. I think it's always good to have a bit of cash flow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start another recording session in a minute, but I am going to say thank you very much for continuing on this journey with us, and I hope that you'll continue. To be honest, didn't quite go to plan as I thought it would. I was hoping for 70 odd, but again, I've missed these day 3 and 4 of summer, where they are absolutely, I think you'd save about £700 an animal, which is a serious saving. So obviously we've paid over the odds for our beast, and we have even taken a loan out to actually get them up to 65. So we've got our animals at where I would like them to be, nearly. In fact, let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, manure at 14,455 straight away, so within half a day. So yeah, right, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.